Well, this episode took a very dark turn. I mean, the entire factor, we find out the backstory of the Adventure Club, of how Hyo was just sacrificing club members, and we see a club member that screams that, oh my god, that scream, and when you see the gears twisting all that, and Ishin tells us that pretty much what happened to this girl, and you see her in a wheelchair the next scene, and she's just strolling off the island, I'm like, oh my god. We really find out how dark this character is. Hyo, man, he's a... whoa. So his character downright is just dark. I did not expect these type of elements in this series. I mean, of course, I guess there was a killer, of Nanana, but I mean, still, I did not expect these type of elements in this series. I really didn't. I didn't see it coming. So finding out that, we get to see kind of the villain of this arc, and Hyo is just a person that wants all the Nanana collection. He wants everything, and he thinks the stuff that doesn't help him is trash, as we saw from last episode. It's very interesting. This episode pretty much sets up for the next episode. This episode, all it does is pretty much say that Yoshino knows exactly where the ruins are at this mall, and she's, for some reason, forgotten where these ruins are. She's forgotten, Hyo doesn't know exactly who he is, and pretty much it seems like she has a big time gap in her memory from a month's past. And we also find out where Tensai was in these past couple episodes. We find out that Tensai was investigating where Yoshino was, but we find out that Yoshino appears out of nowhere and comes back. But still, the point of this is, it seems that Hyo did not remove her memories, and he said he locked her up in somewhere, like I'm guessing the ruins or whatever, but he doesn't understand exactly how she got out, if I got that entire scene correctly. So what I've been getting from this entire part is that I'm guessing the Three Skulls saved Yoshino for some specific reason to get Nanana's collection, but they really haven't stated why. I mean, why would they just, let Yoshino away? Like, why would they just let her go back to school, go back to public? I mean, if she didn't tell him nothing. So I'm going to take a quick guess and say that most likely the Three Skulls took all the information they needed out of Yoshino, and now they're going to the ruins. So I'm most likely seeing that there's going to be 3 parties at the upcoming ruins. Pretty much we're going to have, the Three Skulls, we're going to have the Adventure Club, and we're going to have Hyo. So most likely 3 different parties. Oh wait, no, actually there probably could be 4 parties, since Matsuri most likely could be there too. So yeah, if Yukihime is there, we'll have 4 different groups trying to hunt down this, collection, Nanana's collection, in these ruins. So the next episode's starting to look very intense. In this episode, it shocks me. It really shocks me. I did not expect these type of vibes from this series. It's starting to ramp up, pick up, getting interesting, and I love the psychological twist to this series, and it makes you think. And oh yes, we get a little bit of, I guess, jealousy, romance in this episode. Yukihime is definitely getting jealous over Jugo, pulling out lint out of that girl's hair in the beginning part of this episode, which was adorable. I love Yukihime's entire expression. So I feel like this episode, Nanana's Buried Treasure, was an interesting episode. Mainly setup, but it is still good getting to see the personalities of these other characters that is going to be playing a major role in the upcoming episodes. So we also find out that Ishin's a very caring person. He was actually part of the original Adventure Club, as we already knew, but at the same time, we find out the backstory of what he went through and how everybody pretty much broke up in the original Adventures Club because of Hyo, what he did to the girl and making her in a wheelchair for the rest of her life. So right there, wow, just really, it is shocking. It really is shocking getting to see something like that. So anyways, everybody, tell me your thoughts on this episode of Nanana's Buried Treasure. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite moments? What did you feel about those twists in this episode? What did you feel about what Tensai was doing for these past couple episodes? And what do you think is going to happen next? Do you feel like there's going to be 4 parties hunting down this next part of Nanana's collection? Let me know in the comments below. Love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.